Om Shanti. Become an embodiment of success constantly with the blessing of the divine intellect. Today, Trikaldashi Baba is seeing his master Trikaldashi children, knowers of the three aspects of time. Bab Dada has given each child the means of becoming Trikaldashi, the blessing of a divine intellect, and the special gift of a Brahmin birth. Because only by having a divine intellect can children clearly know the Father, their own selves, and the aspects of time. It is with the divine intellect and with remembrance that you are able to imbibe all the powers. This is why the first blessing is divine intellect. Bab Dada has given this blessing to all the children, but each of you use this number-wise in your own practical lives. A divine intellect enables you to experience the Trikaldashi stage. A divine intellect is the basis for imbibing all four subjects. All the children know all the four subjects very well. They even speak of them, whether they are new or old. Everyone knows of them and speaks of them. All are clever in this, but you create a number in imbibing them. At the time of putting any thought into words or actions, souls who have a divine intellect will already know the three aspects of time of every word and every action. However, those who have an ordinary intellect may know the present clearly, but they do not know their past or future very clearly. Souls who have a divine intellect know the past and future just as clearly as the present. They experience all three aspects of time to be clear simultaneously. In fact, everyone says, whatever you think or do or speak, before you do it, first think and consider everything and only then do it. Keep the consequences in front of you before you perform any action. The consequence is the future. A Trikaldashi intellect is number one. Those who have a Trikaldashi intellect will never experience any lack of success. But amongst the children, there are three types of intellect. One, those who have a Trikaldashi intellect constantly. Two, those who only sometimes have a Trikaldashi intellect and at other times see only one aspect of time. Three, those who have a careless intellect. Those who have a careless intellect always see just the present and always think that whatever is happening now, whatever they are receiving now, or however they are moving now, they will remain fine just by doing that. Why should we worry about what will happen in the future? However, because a careless intellect does not think of the beginning or the end, it is constantly deceived and cannot attain success. So you have to become one who has a Trikaldashi intellect. The Trikaldashi stage is such an elevated seat that through having it, you are constantly victorious, and you are those who give others the power to become victorious and also give them cooperation. A divine intellect is a broad intellect. A divine intellect is an unlimited intellect. So check which number of intellect you have made your own. Bab Dada saw in the result of the children that all have an accumulation of the treasures of knowledge, virtues, and powers. So, why are you number wise? There was not a single person visible who had not accumulated any treasures. You have all accumulated treasures, have you not? Or are you empty? You are overflowing, are you not? So, why is it number wise? Do you know your own self? Do you have this knowledge clearly? Do you have the knowledge of the self? Do you have the knowledge of the Father? Do you have the knowledge of the cycle? Do you have the knowledge of the philosophy of karma? Do you have the knowledge of all of this? All those at the back, do you have this, or do you only have a little, not a lot? You have a lot, do you not? Do you have the powers? Are you overflowing? Do you have all the powers? Or do you have some and not others? What is it? You're not saying yes to this. All of you have said yes for knowledge, but you're not saying yes for the powers. Acha, do you have all the virtues? Do you have all the virtues in your intellect? You do have the knowledge, the powers, and the virtues in your intellect. So then, why are you number wise? What is the difference? You do not know how to use the knowledge, the virtues, or the powers according to the time. You do not know how to use all of the treasures accurately at the right time. After the moment has passed, you think, if I had done this, if I had used that method, I would have been successful. So, divine intellect is essential in order to know when to use the powers, virtues, and knowledge. You think of many points of knowledge and you even relate them to others and note them in your notebooks. How many diaries have all of you accumulated? There must be a great stock of them by now. It is remembered that there are only a few out of multi-millions who know the Father as I am and what I am. All of you know me, but to know me as I am and what I am, this is what is underlined. According to the time, the difference is created in this. In the same way, there is a difference created in using a particular point of knowledge, virtue, or power that is needed. Because of this difference, the numbers are created. Do you understand the reason? Firstly, a difference is created in using the method according to the time, and secondly, you do not create the thought or perform the action while being Trikaldarshi. So, a number is created. Any thought that enters the intellect is the seed, and words and actions are the expansion of that seed. By checking the thoughts, that is the seed, whilst remaining stable in the Trikaldarshi stage and making it powerful, there will automatically be easy success in your words and actions. But if you do not check your thoughts, that is, if the seed is not powerful, then there isn't the power of success in your words or your actions. The aim of all of you is to become the embodiment of success, is it not? So use this method you have been given to constantly be the embodiment of success. In between, your intellect becomes careless and therefore you sometimes experience success and in other times you experience failure. It is a sign of Bab Dada's love for the children that he wishes that all the children should easily become the embodiment of success. Devotee, Bhagat souls continue to attain success from your non-living images. It is because you become the embodiment of success in the living form that other souls continue to attain success from your non-living images. You stabilize yourself in the stage of being Trikaldarshi, and the Trikaldarshi stage is a powerful stage. Those that have a powerful stage finish everything wasteful so easily that the waste is finished even in dreams. If you do not perform any actions with the Trikaldarshi intellect, then the burden of waste will repeatedly prevent you from claiming a right to a high number. So at every moment, constantly use the blessing of a divine intellect. Om Shanti.